If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Shameful is what it is.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Need anything else? Just let me know.
Judging by your armor, I'd say you're an Imperial scout. If so, well met.
Bits and baubles for sale. All I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband, Eorland, tends the Skyforge up at your Rasker. The Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith than the Ninefold. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns. Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it.
What brings you to the party?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I need trinkets for your
Farewell.
all crafted by the great Eorland, made himself.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Take a look. Good hunting.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Interesting, to say that. On the one hand, but on the other, the scarcity of supply. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland as the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back. Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
Never.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. How do you feel? As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or widbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. For remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. How do you... You look rather pale. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelf.
A few seconds for myself. Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of foods.
Fresh baked loaves. We've never had anything else.
And reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legion.
It's a shame, isn't it? This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnereth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about a weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit
I'm
raid.
so hungry. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
How do you feel? Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love, even as man, great Talos cherished. For he saw in each of us the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends. We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man.
Those two at it again?
I knew it!
Just keep moving. This should
You'll
be
wear
good.
'em out.
Nice.
What are you waiting for?
Damn like a gunman.
Speak! You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. We can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
change how things are run around here.
I don't think that's how the circle works.
They're lording it over all the time, though.
Young warriors are smart to listen to older ones. They've lived.
The children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
The very idea is
What is it?
to our elven overlords, sharing anything. With man? Ah, they can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your strength. What of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire?
better not get me sick. Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure... Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too, aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ha! You watch yourself out there.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
When the Empire... Rendered to the All-Merry Dominion, they shamed us all.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Well, there's no telling what it means. What would you have me do then? Nothing? My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
This is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, a student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty, and perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.